So here we have the plate that was used for blowing air into the net gain warp 11. This is the original, nicely cut out hole, but it was made the duct be in the way for the axle to go through. There was no place to mount the fan. So I cut out a better place, which would be more toward the top of the motor and gave good access. So I modified the metal, and of course it looks like I chewed it out. Not really that big a deal. I was going to cover it with rubber. So the idea was I was going to take this, like this, and cut the new hole as an extension of the old hole, and then I was going to have rubber across the old hole. And that's not what I did. What I did instead was leave it like this and cut a new hole. So now if I put this in, the air is going to get pumped into this side and go out that side and not be very useful. So I need a new piece of rubber. Well, the piece of rubber on the other side, again, all it has to do is make contact with the sides, make sure the air doesn't leak out. So that will work fine on there. And I will take the other piece of rubber and cut a hole in here for this to go through. And then liberal amounts of the gasketing fluid or gasketing paste will get everything stuck together. I can't use silicone because it reacts with the brushes and kind of makes them wear a lot more quickly. So I've scraped off all the silicone that I can. That's what the previous owner of this used motor had done, was use silicone. And there's a new set of brushes inside the motor, and I think the reason that there's a new set of brushes is because he had used silicone and he was seeing some wear on the brushes. In any case, that's my theory. And it doesn't really matter, actually. I need to get some gasketing paste, probably tomorrow. Get this cut through and put it on the motor before I put the motor and the transmission back into the car. This is one of the brackets that I'm making. So what I'm going to do is take the material up in the middle of this, basically have that edge on the bottom, and it's going to kind of fit into the round section there. When the motor is inside the car, I will get it adjusted so that it lines up with the motor mount and get it bolted through, and then I will drill either into this one or this one or this one, a hole through here, through the back, and get a bolt in there so that it's in the correct position. But that's not really going to be taking much of the load. The load's going to be resting on this edge. So anyway, that's the idea. I'm going to have this one on one side, one on the other side, and they will be adjusted so that this bottom edge is holding on here and be bolted to the side here. I'm only going to get one bolt in there, unfortunately, but that's all I can get in there. And then it'll fit on the motor mount inside the car.